Please forgive me. You are all that matters to me. And finally, with all my heart, Natalie. Those are some of the deeply personal words reportedly written by Donald Trump aide Natalie Harp in an alleged letter to the U.S. president. As the buzz around Harp's extraordinary closeness to POTUS refuses to die, a purported letter written by the executive assistant has sparked a fresh row. According to the Mirror US, the letter was reportedly written by Harp following Trump's 2023 visit to Scotland. The note reportedly discusses mistakes Harp admitted to have made during the trip, her fear of disappointing Trump, the death of her father, and her desire for things to, what she called, always be right between us. According to the Mirror, Harp reportedly apologized for an incident while accompanying Trump on a golf course in Scotland. She allegedly explained that she had initially been told there were no carts and that people were walking. Harp reportedly said she was later asked to continue walking and was also told other women could walk if it helped save golf carts. Harp then wrote, "If there is anything else I have done to cause you trouble, please forgive me." The alleged letter reportedly referred to another incident involving Trump communications advisor Margot Martin. According to the report, Harp's car was pulled over near an airport and she was left without her passport. She allegedly said she panicked and called Trump for help, but later admitted she should have just called Secret Service instead. But the letter reportedly became much more personal from there. Harp allegedly wrote she wanted things to always be right with us. She also reportedly described struggling to focus, forgetting to eat and sleep, and dwelling on the pain of losing her father. Harp allegedly said she feared seeing herself being lowered in Trump's eyes and good opinion. She reportedly described that possibility as a major fear and said she never wanted to bring Trump anything but joy. Then came the line that has attracted the most attention. According to the Mirror US, Harp allegedly told Trump, "You are all that matters to me." She reportedly also described him as her guardian and protector in this life, saying that was why she did not want to let him down. Harp allegedly promised, "I will return a better person," and the letter reportedly ended, "With all my heart, Natalie." The controversy comes amid wider reporting about Harp's closeness to Trump. The Mirror US also cited claims that Harp once spent a summer living inside a locker room at Trump's Bedminster Golf Club in New Jersey so she could remain close to him. The outlet also referenced claims that Harp left personal notes for Trump. These remain reported claims, and the alleged screenshots do not establish how Trump himself responded to the letter. The White House, however, has strongly defended Harp. White House spokesman Davis Ingle told the Mirror US that Harp was one of the most loyal and hardest-working aides on Trump's team. He also accused the media of trying to smear Trump and his administration, arguing that coverage should focus on what he called real news. So while the alleged letter has fueled fresh scrutiny around Harp's relationship with Trump, the White House position is clear. It sees the coverage as an attack on a dedicated member of the president's team. The letter comes amid resurfaced photos of Harp sprinting uphill behind Trump's golf cart in Scotland, a moment that has now become fodder for social media memes and jokes. Donald Trump's aide Natalie Harp is going viral for a rather unusual reason. Newly published pictures show her sprinting uphill after the U.S. president's golf cart in Scotland. The images, published by the Mirror, show the 35-year-old running at full speed behind Trump's golf buggy at his Turnberry resort in Ayrshire. The pictures were taken on May 2nd, 2023, during Trump's visit to his Scottish golf course. In the images, Trump can be seen driving away from the course's halfway house, while Harp appears to be racing up the hill behind him. The unusual moment has now resurfaced more than 3 years later, giving social media a fresh glimpse of one of Trump's closest aides. Harp has become a constant presence around the U.S. president, accompanying him during official engagements as well as at his golf properties. She's also known by the nickname Human Printer, purportedly because she regularly supplies Trump with printed news stories, polling numbers, and other information. And the new images have quickly become a talking point online, with social media users turning the bizarre golf course chase into a meme. Some commenters mocked the scene, with one writing that they were humiliated for her, while another joked that she wasn't given a seat in the presidential convoy and therefore had to run alongside the golf cart. Others took the jokes further, referencing Harp's reported appearance alongside Trump during his secret departure from Turkey and turning the golf cart image into another round of online memes. The reaction has ranged from outright mockery to speculation about Harp's unusually close relationship with the president, although the photograph itself only shows her running behind Trump's cart. And these photos come after a letter reportedly written by Harp to Trump added another layer to the attention now surrounding the images. Natalie Harp's intimate letters to President Trump are now being revealed in full. And the words inside them are giving a much more personal glimpse into the relationship between Trump and his 35-year-old aide. The Daily Beast has published 2 letters Harp wrote to Trump in 2023, during or after his trip to Scotland and Ireland. Extracts had appeared before, but the full letters and images of the originals had not been made public until now. And Harp's own words are striking. In one letter, she tells Trump, "You are all that matters to me. I don't want to ever let you down." She also writes about women around the president, saying she is envious of those whose only job seems to be to talk with you and look pretty. Then comes the blunt part, "I want that job." Harp goes on to say she misses the days when Trump would call her and we'd talk about everything and nothing. And she adds, "We shouldn't have to talk about work all the time." The letters also reveal just how much importance Harp appeared to place on pleasing Trump. At one point, she tells him he has the right to criticize her when she deserves it, language that paints a picture of an aide deeply invested in the president's approval. And Harp even refers to herself by the nickname reportedly given to her by Trump's staff, the Human Printer, because of the stacks of articles and reports she would print out and deliver to the president. The letters were obtained by Trump biographer Michael Wolff while he was working on his book, All or Nothing. Wolff says they came from people inside Trump's campaign who were concerned about how close Harp was becoming to the president. According to Wolff, the letters were discovered among the piles of printouts Harp regularly delivered to Trump. Staff members photographed them, and those images reportedly circulated among campaign aides. Wolff says there was a revolt among staff who believed Trump was spending too much time with Harp and that her influence was growing despite what he described as her lack of experience. Wolff's conclusion was blunt. The relationship here is not a relationship that should exist in a professional setting. The White House, however, strongly disputes that characterization. A spokesperson for Harp described her as one of Trump's most loyal and hardworking aides and accused critics of attacking the administration. But the letters are surfacing at a particularly sensitive moment. Harp has become one of the most visible people in Trump's inner circle, appearing with him repeatedly while Melania Trump remained absent from public view.
And now, the publication of Harp's own words is putting fresh attention on just how close that relationship has become. The controversy is also spilling into late-night television, where Rosie O'Donnell has revived her long-running feud with Trump and is now taking aim at the president, his inner circle, and the increasingly controversial Natalie Harp.
Rosie O'Donnell is back in the spotlight, and her attacks on U.S. President Donald Trump has grabbed headlines. Hosting Jimmy Kimmel Live for third night, O'Donnell took a fresh jab at Trump, but this time, the attack was not solely on the president. O'Donnell also dragged White House aide Natalie Harp into the joke, who has been under scrutiny over her extraordinary access to the president. Since the feud between Trump and O'Donnell back to 2006, the latest exchange marks another chapter in a rivalry that has followed them both for nearly 2 decades. According to the Irish Star, on Wednesday, August 19, O'Donnell opened part of her monologue by telling viewers she had some bad news for Trump. Then came the nickname. She said, "I do have some bad news for President Teddy Roosevelt." O'Donnell then appeared to turn the joke toward Trump's relationship with Harp, telling him, "That's all I'm gonna say about you tonight, sweetheart. You gotta realize it's time to hang up your wig and let Natalie tuck you in. Time to go nighty-night." Teddy Roosevelt is only the latest nickname O'Donnell has used during her guest hosting run. Just one night earlier, she joked about suddenly finding herself back in the headlines. "This has become a strange experience for me because all of a sudden I'm re-famous." O'Donnell followed that by saying, "I'm back in the spotlight all thanks to President Oompa Loompa J, who was watching us this evening from inside a catering cart." According to the Irish Star, the catering cart joke referenced reports that Trump allegedly hid in a catering cart after switching planes amid a threat from Iran. Those reports remain allegations, and O'Donnell was using them as material for her late-night monologue. She later added another jab at Trump, telling him, "You brought me back, just like you did with fascism and the measles."